Hi, I'm Paul Torgerson. It's Thursday, December 6th, 2018, and this is a look at the information security news from overnight. From ZDNet and NetScout, NetScout's Assert has learned of an APT campaign, possibly originating in North Korea, they're calling Stolen Pencil, that has been targeting academic institutions since at least May 2018. The ultimate motivation behind the attacks is unclear, but the threat actors are adept at scavenging for credentials. Targets are sent spear phishing emails that lead them to a website displaying a lure document and are immediately prompted to install a malicious Google Chrome extension. Now, this is the first time we've seen a nation-state leverage Google Chrome extensions for their exploits. Once gaining a foothold, the threat actors use off-the-shelf tools to ensure persistence, including remote desktop protocol to maintain access. A link to the full report on ZDNet. From threatpost.com, privacy advocates are up in arms after the Department of Homeland Security unveiled a facial recognition pilot program for surveilling public areas surrounding the White House. The program, outlined last week, will use biometrics to confirm the identity of various U.S. Secret Service employees, separating them from the public. The Secret Service also said that video streams from selected cameras in 2 public places around the White House will capture individuals on the sidewalk and street. The facial recognition pilot will then identify subjects of interest. Ultimately, the goal of the pilot is to identify if facial recognition technologies can be of assistance to the Secret Service in identifying known subjects of interest prior to initial contact with law enforcement at the White House complex. From SecurityWeek.com, in the first multi-state HIPAA-related lawsuit, attorneys general from 12 states this week have filed a lawsuit against a healthcare tech solution provider over a data breach in 2015. The target of the lawsuit is Medical Informatics Engineering, previously known as Enterprise Health, and its subsidiary, No More Clipboard. Their product allows healthcare providers to transmit and share information. The company informed customers in the summer of 2015 that servers used by its WeChart electronic health record solution had been breached, and the details of 3.9 million individuals had been accessed. The compromised information included names, phone numbers, addresses, usernames, hashed passwords, email addresses, security questions and answers, dates of birth, social security numbers, health insurance details, and medical information. From Bleeping Computer, security researchers have found a company in Russia that guarantees decryption of files touched by the Dharma/Crisis ransomware strain in an operation known only to be successful by paying for the unlock key from the malware maker. This is fantastic news, because the general recommendation is not to pay the ransom in order to make ransomware unprofitable. So turning to a company that can decrypt files is a way to get the data back without endorsing criminal activity. Unfortunately, this IT consultant company, Dr. Shifro, merely negotiates with the attackers for a discount on the decryption key, then sells it to his customers at a hefty markup. Last today from ZDNet. The Australian Parliament has just passed the Assistance and Access Bill, dubbed the anti-encryption bill by its detractors. The bill provides for Australian interception agencies, defined as Australian federal, state, or territory police forces and anti-corruption bodies, to issue voluntary requests for assistance to strip electronic protections from communications, either as a wide-ranging voluntary request without oversight, or as compulsory notices that are more constrained and do have oversight. This applies to communications carriers as well as hardware providers. I'm sure we'll hear from both of those groups in the coming days. That's all I have for you today. Have a great rest of your day. And until tomorrow, be safe out there.